What is up, everybody? Turbo Steve here today. So first, we thought Sony was being greedy with charging for next-gen upgrades. EA said, "Hey, we're the king a-holes around here. If anybody's gonna be called greedy and an a-hole, we are the ones who you should think about." So they said, "Sony, hold our beer. EA is gonna charge you for next-gen upgrades for Madden and FIFA." And it is an insane one at that too. Like, this is way worse than Sony. So apparently, if you want to have next gen versions of FIFA and Madden, you have to buy the digital only Ultimate Edition, which costs $100. That is pretty wild. And it's like they said they did it for free last year. They did this dual entitlement program last year for free, which is pretty much saying, hey, you get next gen upgrades for free if you bought the PS4 or the Xbox version of Madden or FIFA 21, I guess. Bought those games, you get the PS5 and Xbox Series X version for free, no questions asked. But now they're charging you for Madden 22 and FIFA 22 if you buy the PS4 version, or if you buy the Xbox One version, you got to pay. You won't, but you can only upgrade if you buy the $100 digital Ultimate Edition, which is pretty wild. That's pretty insane. So a lot of people probably don't even have next gen consoles yet, so that's why the program was so good. Because if you did get a next gen console, you could just put that same copy that you have for or Madden 21 or FIFA 21, and then you can get the PS5 or Xbox Series X version. So yeah, this definitely is some scumbag stuff right here. Like, it's just shocking how some companies are giving you these next gen upgrades for free. The Witcher 3 is the newest one I can think of that's coming out that's giving you next gen upgrade for free. A Plague's Tale, Doom Eternal, there's so many games to list that's giving you free next gen upgrades. Like, because your game is on next gen hardware, it's gonna play a lot better, free of charge. While some companies are just charging you for it. No, notoriously Sony charging for next gen upgrades, and now EA, which it shouldn't really be a shocker to EA. EA is like one of the scummiest video game companies around. Like, all they do is think about money, money, money. This is like one of the most greediest companies on earth. So it shouldn't be too shocking. I guess some people are shocked. So it is what it is. I always read some of these comments. Some people said Sony started this, 2K started, and Sony just did more of it. And EA is now being toxic about it. Yeah, I think EA is probably the worst. EA is probably the worst about this whole next gen upgrade thing. If Sony got away with it, why wouldn't third party publishers do it? Of Sony, of PlayStation, and all of their stands. Thanks, Sony. Love your contributions to gaming. Blame Microsoft first for starting the anti-consumer practice of charge for online. Okay. Microsoft isn't. It's about Microsoft, but Microsoft gets brought up. Thanks, Sony, for making this awful practice the norm. In both Ghost and Death Stranding, they are adding a lot of DLC content. Ghost has a whole single-player expansion. It's not the same as what EA is doing for the same content. They still charge you for upgrades, though. You can say because of the whole expansion thing, but they still charge you for upgrades, which is the main point. A lot of people are pissed off. Literally was just thinking about how Sony copy practices were going to cause other publishers to start doing it too. LMAO, EA has been pulling this us for like over a decade. It's gotten worse and more attention is all. Don't lump them in with Sony just because there's a similarity. Or do we call everything released for free from now on a result of Xbox? No, this is BS. Causes BS, enough said. Why are people blaming Sony, LMFAO? It was 2K that started this. All then it was Sony. Get your facts right, people. Doesn't matter who started, as practices to all involved, Sony included. So since people here are blaming Sony for starting this, even though 2K did it first, should I blame Microsoft for like an online game behind a paywall? Nah, just don't buy it. Hurt their wallets, not yours. We as gamers need to come together and show these companies we aren't going to deal with this nonsense. Okay, to my honest opinion about this thing, like, I think people are still going to buy this. It's like the FIFA crowd and the Madden crowd are super casual. I don't think they're going to boycott anything. I don't think they give a crap if this game's going to be $70. Or, I think they. Well, I don't know. I guess this is what I'm thinking. Like, if you work in retail, you probably gonna see a lot of people buy these games physical, probably for probably for last gen PS4 and Xbox One systems. And then they're gonna be upset and probably just buy that. Then when they get the next generation console, they're probably just gonna buy the game again. To be honest, so I don't think this is really gonna affect them. I think they're just gonna do what they do. Like, they buy these games They probably buy like a few games each year, and it's probably one of the games they buy. So EA is doing this because they know they're gonna make money. Like at the end of the day, EA is really gonna make a lot more money with this next generation hype, and they can charge more for these games because they saw what Sony did. And people say don't blame Sony, blame 2K because they're the first ones who started. But when you got one of the big three making it well known they want to charge you premium price of $70 for next gen games, then of course the other publishers are going to do it too. It's like why wouldn't they? Especially like one of the ones whose games are constantly in the top 10, like NPD sales of all time. So why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they? I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar releases their next GTA and they charge $70 for it. It's like, why would they not? Their games sell extremely well. Like GTA 5 was constantly in the top 10. I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar did it too. But it's because of Sony, which is one of the big three, out of Nintendo and Microsoft, they decided to make their game 70 and stick with that price too. So that's what people are blaming Sony for this. Well, here's a fantastic opportunity to band together and tell EA that we would not submit to these ridiculous price practices. I don't think a boycott is going to work, to be honest. We can say boycott, but the casual audience don't care. They're going to buy these games as soon as it releases. They're going to buy them instantly. So we can say boycott, but I don't think that's going to do anything, to be honest. LMAO at Xbox getting salty because dumb delivery and Game Pass won't save them from paying a cold hard $70, so they decided to blame it on Sony. This game is likely to be included with Game Pass Ultimate through EA Play. I mean, at least if you do get an Xbox, you do get a discount for EA games on if you have Xbox Ultimate, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You do get a discount on EA games, but still, it's still a crappy practice right here, though. Speak with your wallet, don't buy it. It's only a matter of time. Who the F keeps buying these games and why? Casual average Joes? Yeah, like if you work in retail, especially like I keep saying, if you work in retail, like an electronics store, you see a lot of casual people buy these games. And they will only buy like these casual like Madden, FIFAs, Call of Duty, or NBA. They only buy these games. You would never see them like buy like any type of RPG or any type of like technical game. It's always like these casual gamers right here. Bruh, I'm this close to giving up on console gaming entirely. Well done at Sony and PlayStation. Sports games are overrated anyway. Blame Sony, blame 2K. Sony right now is taking notes. Thanks, PlayStation and Take-Two. You guys are amazing for the players. Yeah. Not EA doing something scummy. The surprise, like the not surprise look on his face. Like we gotta remember who we're talking about here. EA is one of the scummiest video game companies on earth. Why did EA follow 2K? Man, F. Sony bent you over, now everyone is bending you over. Jeez. About to be an extremely angry fan base, typical dumbass EA reasoner of make more money, I'm sure. And this is crazy because they make the most money. EA make the most money out of all. They probably make one of the biggest revenues in the game, man. Like, and they still want to charge you this much for this game? That's ridiculous. Let's see. This personally doesn't affect me. This is absolute garbage, but nobody should be surprised as this EA. Yeah, this doesn't affect me either because I don't play sports games, but this is still pretty scumbaggish. Sony started it, they'll progress it, saw it coming. Thanks at PlayStation, at Activision, at 2K for starting this trend. People are gonna be, and rightfully so, but the game is still gonna sell like hotcakes. Gamers love to talk a big game, but rarely, if ever, back it up. A lot of truth is in this post right here. Why aren't Sony the ones who started this? Us? Still FEA. Who comment section is blamed Sony? We told y'all bandwagon goofballs from the jump. It wasn't Sony. Okay. Oh well. Oh, I get it. Let's all jump on who was on top. What? What is he talking about? He said we blame Sony because they're on top. No, we blame the Sony because they started this trend. They were the publisher of the big three who started this trend. So it's like, yeah, it's the right to blame Sony, not because they're on top or anything. It's just stupid. Oh, let's see. And EA wonders why they are the most hated publisher in the video game industry. F EA. EA and their BS. F me. Now people get why Sony shouldn't be setting this as example of upgrades behind paywalls. Every bit as scummy as EA. Absolute shower of BS, I think he's trying to say. The dual entitlement made sense last year since everyone was transitioning to the PS5. This year I just get the PS5 version, so no biggie. Uh, if you have to pay for the $100 edition of a game to get a free next gen upgrade, then the upgrade is not free. EA can F off, 2K can F off too, and they started this by doing the same with NBA 2K Mamba Edition. I noticed he didn't mention Sony in that, but okay. He didn't mention Sony in that little rant, but okay. Uh, Planning on buying an EA Sports game and upgrade your console at a later date? That would be $100, please. Yeah, that is so scumbagish, bro. Because what if you don't got a PS5 yet and you only got a PS4? So if you buy the PS4 of this Madden and FIFA game, you expect the next gen upgrade, but you gotta buy a whole other version of the game, which is pretty insane. That's ridiculous. And like I said, most of these companies are giving you the upgrade for free because they know you can't get like a next gen version right away. You won't be able to go on these consoles right away, so they give you the upgrade for free. But EA, Sony, and Activision are like, nope, we're gonna charge you for these next gen upgrades. We don't care if you can't get a PS5 or Xbox Series X right away. We're gonna charge you anyway. That's some scumbag stuff right there. No thanks, just no, nope. So now we're going from paying 70 for video games to damn near 100. But y'all Madden, Duty, FIFA, 2K ninjas are built something different. How you pay for the same game every year, end up spending even more money? Yeah, I don't get it either. Game Pass did this. Okay, whatever. He said Game Pass did it. Okay. There's another person blaming Game Pass as well. I don't understand how Game Pass has anything to do with this. F you, EA. Sony is the one to blame right here. Saw this coming from a mile away. Sounds very EA. Another reason to never give them money. Yes, I'm gonna conclude it right here. Pretty much people are saying like FEA at this point. But everybody knows this game's gonna sell like crazy though. Even with those scummy practices, it's still gonna sell like crazy because it's like one of the most casual. These are two of the most casual franchises ever made. And the casuals are just gonna eat this up. They don't care what the price, how much they're getting ripped off. They just want to play the yearly installment of whatever sports game it is. So yeah, this is a messed up, a scummy trend for games I don't really care about, so it doesn't really affect me. But it's gonna lean over to other games, which is definitely gonna affect me in the long run. So EA, screw EA at this point, bro. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.